I want to get to Nebraska, Iowa, because I think the whole season for Nebraska can change. That win last week gets them bowl eligible. But now think, Ross, of what we could be looking at. If they win this game, then they get a rivalry win. They could have an 8-win season if they win a bowl game. Now you're going, hang on, we beat our rival and we won a bowl game, not only getting into it. That is a very good second year for Matt Rule.
It is, and maybe a lot of us thought that Nebraska would get to that 8, 9, maybe even 10-win mark and compete potentially for a championship. I think a lot of ways they were the dark horse of the season. They didn't get there, but getting to 7 wins, especially with Dylan Raiola, a true freshman quarterback, is a remarkable, I think, accomplishment, especially in this league. But last week you mentioned it, right? They did the thing. They finally snapped a 7-year bowl skid, and they had lost 9 straight with a bowl game on the line. Just going back over that 7-year stretch. So that was huge. Talked to some folks up there in Lincoln after the game, and it was like celebrating. One of them said it was like celebrating a national championship. That's how it felt up there. So tons of excitement and stuff. And it kind of reminds us all, Anthony, of these games might be irrelevant to the playoff picture. They are not irrelevant to a fan base in a program, especially one like Nebraska is trying to take a significant step forward under a fairly new coach. So that was pretty fun to see them get back to a bowl. And now, yeah, like Mike said, they can take the next step and get to that 7-win mark. And all of this launching into the offseason has a big effect on next season as well.
Yeah, I mean, if we're looking at these games maybe living on rivalry way, there's not many that have been played more often than USC and Notre Dame. And so Iowa, Nebraska, the Hawks and the Huskers, that'll certainly be one that could be a lot of fun.